Okay, ASI Nation, welcome to another edition of Team Member Spotlight. This month we have Bryant McCombs. He is one of our horticultural technicians with ASI. And a lot of work goes into the horticultural piece that a lot of clients and people of the general public don't realize. Behind the scenes, we build a horticultural program. We might put different things in place, especially with this weather that we're having right now, all this rain that we're getting in August. Sometimes plans change. We got to make sure we get out there and get the right products down. And that's great if inside we're here and we're building those plans, but what really makes those plans happen are our horticultural technicians. And people like Bryant McCombs, who's with me today, are the reason our properties are some of the best in the Tampa Bay area. So I'd like to introduce Bryant McCombs. Good to see you, buddy. How we doing today?
I'm doing great.
And Bryant is the reason I chose him this month. He's one of those team members that when he's walking across the yard here at our headquarters, or whether it be on a site, and Bryant could be 100 yards away from me, and it doesn't matter. I always get a Brother Joe yelled to me, and I call him Brother Bryant, and he's always got a big smile on his face. He's positive. He always has something great to say, typically faith-based, which I got to tell you, Bryant, carries me through my days, buddy, and I appreciate that.
Nice.
But I'd like to ask you today a little bit about your family and some of your hobbies that you do.
Well, Joe, I'm based out of Illinois. I came here when I was very little. My mom and dad brought me down here when I was just a baby, so I pretty much just grew up here in the Tampa area.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got some brothers and some sisters spread out in the area.
Nice.
My immediate family is my wife, my son, and his wife, and our new grandson. And his name is Benjamin Bryant McCombs. So
nice.
They actually named him after me.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind he's going to be a good man because of that, buddy.
Yeah, you know what? My son and his wife, they've been together for like 3 years now, and they're both faithful too. And they met in church, so I mean, you know what? As far as my life is concerned with my family, my wife, she's faithful too. So, I mean, you know, just seeing all that going on and all that grace coming down, I can't keep up with it.
No, absolutely, brother. You probably can't handle it, can you?
No, I can't. I'm not worthy.
How long have you and your wife been married?
Now, I've been married to my wife.
Well, hold on. Do you know the answer? Because we can edit the tape if we have to.
I'm going to say it a few times. I'll start with 15. Now, I've been married 27 years with my wife, and I met her when I was living in Tampa. I met her when I was a little kid. We were just little kids running around in the street with like 12-years-olds, and we were making out. We just
I like it.
And then we go our own ways. I went my way, she went her way as we got older. We both did our thing, right? We got back together, and like 27 years ago, when we were young adults, we ran into each other instantly. You know, bam. You know, we touched base, and we just started. We hooked up right then and there, and
that is good stuff.
A year later, we got married.
Very
nice.
It's been
27 years.
27 years. That's fantastic. Well, you have one of the tougher jobs at ASI, and you do a fantastic job at it. Tell us, number one, how long you've been a team member with us, and secondly, why ASI and why you've been here as long as you have.
All right, so I've been here at ASI. In April was 3 years, so I'm working on my 4th year. In my mind, I call this my power year.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm definitely on a path. Talk to you, Slim, Joe P, other people just, helping me right along, moving me forward. So this is going to be a great year.
Taking your test, correct?
Yes, sir. That's coming.
He's taking his test to get a CPO license.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the L&O license. CPO license is the way you call it. But it's I can't run my own business, but per the license, I work under your license. But to me, it's the same thing.
Absolutely.
It's that last step on the ladder, and it's definitely a step that I've wanted to take for a long time. So yeah. So why am I here? Okay, I came here, like I said, 4 years ago, almost 4 years now, and I came from a big corporation, and I saw what I saw in these bigger corporations. It wasn't that people weren't doing good work or stuff like that, but you just get lost in the numbers. And I noticed, like whenever I heard, here comes the owner of the business. It was clean your desk, wear better clothes than you ever wore before. Don't make eye contact when you see the owners. Just bow to them, all this other stuff. Which is fine. But when I came here, I hadn't been here a week. I still, barely even knew just a couple of names. And I see Joe and Slim go walking through the crowd. And that did it. I mean, from that day on, just seeing the way you treat people, just seeing the way that the ASI treats people, right there, I was just like, okay, I'm going to stay here. And so I've been fighting through some stuff has happened.
Absolutely.
We've seen it. You
Yep.
know, all business is going to have some up and down.
100%.
But you know what? I'm not the type of person that just says, I'm going to get involved in something and walk away from it.
Right.
Never have been. And so, you know, once I saw that opportunity, no matter what was going on, you know, my goal is enhancing lives and landscapes. I believe that.
Absolutely.
You know, and with your help, and like I said, your positive attitude. You say I'm positive. Your positive attitude. Slim's positive attitude. All
Well, that is our mission statement, and you do live it every day. And I can't thank you from the bottom of my heart everything that you do, because it's hard to find team members in general. But when we get somebody that's as loyal as you and that lives our mission statement, it makes us feel, you know, great as far as what we're trying to create and what we're trying to do. And you know, there's a saying, and you said you didn't leave. All businesses go through their ups and downs, and there's a saying that I always like to say: people think the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, and it's probably neat that I'm using this with the horticultural side. I'm interviewing one of our horticultural technicians, but the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Sometimes you jump over there and you find out it's AstroTurf.
That's right.
Right? And so I think we got a good thing here, and that's what makes this family so good, and you're an important part of what we do. We do our barbecues 2 times a year, and I always ask my man, Brother Bryant, to say grace over our meal for us and to thank us for having the opportunities.
Yes,
so,
that's a privilege.
Yep,
Always,
absolutely.
always will be.
Well, I appreciate that.